Hello and welcome to the second in our 2019 Adam Smith Award winner podcast series. I'm Sophie Jackson, Joint Publisher and Head of Strategic Content at the Treasury Today Group. In this episode, we caught up with Ken Bugayong, CFA and Treasury Manager at Expedia Group, who was this year's recipient of our Judge's Choice Adam Smith Award.
The winner in this category is the Expedia Group. It's addressed several key issues, such as poor visibility into information and processes, but also data accuracy issues. It's included such things as intelligent cash locations, optimizing the yields, speed of decision making, and reduction of errors. And we feel it's sort of raising the bar in terms of Treasury standards.
Expedia Group Inc. is the world's largest diversified travel platform with an unmatched portfolio of leading travel brands. Their award-winning solution addressed challenges around limited visibility to performance. It also looked at data accuracy, as well as accelerating processes and improving speed of decision-making. Over the course of more than a year, Bugayong led the creation of a state-of-the-art data warehouse and business intelligence solution. This now provides enhanced analytics and reporting, along with a performance attribution model that explains the key drivers of investments results, allowing the company to uncover new investment opportunities and diagnose areas of underperformance. Microsoft's Power BI is at the core of the solution, with Bloomberg providing the required data and market intelligence feeds, and Kyriba and Oracle providing the Treasury Workstation and accounting ERP systems respectively. We caught up with Ken to learn more about their award-winning solution and the benefits it has brought them. So Ken, Expedia is a global company with over 200 travel booking sites in more than 70 countries. A third of all the transactions are booked via mobile, and you're employing more than 24,000 people in over 30 countries. So from a Treasury perspective, can you summarise the particular issues that this footprint presents?
Oh yes, absolutely. So this international footprint implies that we have tremendous data globally to process and analyze. We invest in different currencies, deal with both multinational and local banks around the world, and continually expand to new geographies. And we consequently deal with an ever-changing banking and investment landscape. So getting a firm grasp of our global infrastructure from an investment and liquidity standpoint has been truly a massive undertaking, and adding to this complexity are our foreign exchange hedging programs. So prudent handling of big data is an issue that most multinational companies are tackling nowadays. It's therefore valuable that we employ cutting-edge analytics and business intelligence technologies to address this need. Our analysis will only be as meaningful as the quality of data feeding our systems. And with the huge volumes of data, we find it very important to have controls and safeguards in place to ensure data integrity. It is great that we've built this robust framework that can readily adapt to the ever-increasing complexity as we expand to additional jurisdictions and open new banking and investment accounts.
Excellent. Now, your solution addresses some key challenges around poor visibility into information and processes, data accuracy issues, resource allocation, and increasing revenue. Could you elaborate on these challenges?
Sure. We are motivated by the ideal of being smarter and faster in our liquidity and investment management practices, adding value through enhanced productivity, speed, and new insights to the company. We managed to overcome quite a few challenges. Initially, we had quite limited visibility to performance, as Expedia Group did not have a comprehensive benchmarking process across over 40 currencies to provide full visibility to how our investments were faring. Before we started this undertaking, roughly half of the company's over 600 bank accounts, term deposits, and other money market funds were not effectively measurable by Treasury performance-wise. Also, in terms of data accuracy, there was incomplete data on yields, and subsequent rate changes and back valuations were not being fully tracked. Data recording practices were suboptimal, and other relevant indicators were not being captured due to spreadsheet limitations. We also addressed productivity challenges. Initially, while Expedia Group had a Treasury Workstation, it lacked the bespoke functionality required to perform the rigorous analytics and integration with internal Expedia Group systems. Some tasks were repetitive and data was spread across multiple sources. Excel-based reports meant that data stitching was needed from across multiple files. With the introduction of this solution, we managed to save hundreds of hours, dramatically improving productivity. And then finally, in terms of financial results, absent relevant benchmarks, Treasury was unable to assess the competitiveness of investment rates by currency. Expedia did not have complete knowledge of whether it was optimizing return on its investment. Furthermore, because of the separate systems used for FX hedging, coming up with a holistic investment results net of foreign currency hedging costs and benefits was quite a challenge. Now, all these challenges we were able to address with our solution.
Great. And a key element of your solution is the use of technology, including a Power BI solution. Please describe the technology used and how Power BI fits it.
Sure. To be a world-class institution, we strive for continuous innovation, pushing the frontiers of modern financial systems and leveraging the latest advancements in data science and analytics. Our Power BI solution has a number of advantages, including the ability to process and integrate multiple data sources, perform powerful matrix calculations, analyze different data streams, and visualize the results. Power BI serves as a hub or an intelligence melting pot with an elaborate data warehouse powering the back end. We had converted existing spreadsheet files into structured and cohesive relational databases and modeled these individual source systems spanning banks, market data service providers, accounting systems, an FX trades database, a time deposit tracker, a bond tracker, a master banking account database, a rate database, a balance sheet and P&L ledgers, dimension tables such as our chart of accounts, market data directory, and a legal entity table, among others. So they were then elaborately configured through Power BI, enabling computationally intensive metrics that just wouldn't be possible with basic spreadsheets due to big data limitations.
Thank you. And you also mentioned project code and a benchmarking process. How do these enhance your solution?
Yes, the project code mechanism allows us to tag journal entries associated with cash management and investment activity. It enables us to keep track of specific sources of return as they impact our financial statements and identify them in performance measurement. It facilitates the identification of accounts or investments contributing to portfolio returns and alpha. These are then benchmarked against prevailing market rates, giving us an idea of how we fare on a relative basis and taking necessary actionable steps if our investments are deemed to be underperforming. Another new process was the introduction of FX trades data into our benchmarking system. Nowadays, this process allows us to evaluate the economic benefits of the decisions we make to actively convert into and out of US dollars and hedge resulting balance sheet exposures. This gives us the confidence that periodic decisions are able to maximize economic returns. Also incorporated into our periodic investment meetings is an evaluation of performance metrics in various slices, how the portfolio fares against the benchmark, and the impact of hedging activity on economic returns by currency. It allows us to isolate areas of opportunity and room to optimize our investment portfolio, totaling roughly $5 billion. Given the time horizon of our portfolio and our stage in the business cycle, decisions on whether to convert foreign currencies to US dollars or invest in foreign currencies are subsequently deliberated upon. Our dashboard gives us the ability to validate past investment decisions, to learn from them, and to uncover new areas of opportunity to improve the return on our excess liquidity.
And so what is the importance of integrating your FX hedging program into the solution, and what benefits has this delivered?
To evaluate holistically, we look at bottom line financial results, not just investment returns. As we make new investments across currencies, we have to adhere to certain hedging policies that limit our FX exposures on the balance sheet. It's therefore crucial to look at the full picture incorporating both investment returns and the hedging impact of FX derivatives. This solution provides this holistic view to facilitate relevant benchmarking. As a result, we were able to effectively measure total returns and identify areas of improvement in our hedging process and validate that our hedging activity is contributing to enhanced total alpha or returns.
Finally, if you were starting again, would you do anything differently, and if so, what?
This process of deploying this BI solution involves incremental steps, starting with building blocks in spreadsheets, then progressing to simple access databases before migrating to dedicated database servers. There were also some changes made to database and table designs to allow better precision and accuracy. Alongside the process improvements comes significant effort to migrate and redefine this new model. It would have been great for us to directly progress to this end state, but I think it has been a fruitful learning opportunity to identify the strengths and limitations of each platform along the way.
So thank you to Ken Bugayong, CFA and Treasury Manager at Expedia, and thank you for listening to our 2019 Adam Smith Award winner podcast series. Please do subscribe to our podcast channel to hear more of our Adam Smith Awards winner series of podcasts.